people, welcome in. Okay, so I'm going to try and keep it short because my battery's about to die. Okay, anyway, so the first thing I got coming through was Aries. Okay, so maybe you're an Aries. Okay, abundance also coming through. Okay, and okay, and then I got Black Mamba. Okay, and I'm like, I know that. What's a Black Mamba? And I thought voodoo straight away and snake. Okay, so Black Mamba is a snake, and it is used in voodoo rituals for power and protection. Okay, so maybe you're using that. Maybe you're doing black or white magic and you're using this for power and protection. Hopefully the latter. Hopefully for your own individual power and protection. Okay, so that coming through. Maybe even somebody else is using that. Okay, but they also give the symbology of the Black Mamba is also danger, fear, and swift vengeance. Okay, swift vengeance because they move quickly. So somebody may be taking vengeance out on somebody else. But I did get justice coming through, so there may be swift justice coming through. This person that could be doing the voodoo magic could be from Africa, because the snakes are from Africa, and they could be an athletic excellence I'm getting. So maybe you're if this is you, maybe you have like the perfect body, or maybe you're very athletic, you're very fit, you strive for excellence within your body. Okay, all right, then I was also getting Jamaica as well, so you could be from Africa or Jamaica, because I was getting the song Kokomo, or maybe you're moving to Africa. That's not what I was going to say. I was going to say going on vacation to Africa. Okay, maybe you're from Jamaica and you're going to Africa on a vacation. Okay, or maybe you're moving to Africa and going. Everything's coming out different to how I'm. It's meant to come out like this, but to how I'm wanting to say it. Okay, so that could be a sign as well. Maybe your words are getting muddled. Maybe they're coming out differently to how you want them to. Maybe the divine is using you as a conduit for getting messages through. Okay, calculated precision. Okay, so you also could be very calculated, or there's something that is very calculated and powerful and protective. Okay, and I got a borrel, which is actually making me now think of moving abroad. Okay, so maybe you are moving abroad to Africa or Jamaica. Okay, the honey badger and the slender mongoose, they're actually the only two beings that can actually kill this Black Mamba. Okay, so because of the fact that they are impermeable to its toxin. Okay, so to their poison, because they're highly poisonous. Okay, for some reason I want to say I'm from Australia, and I think we have the most poisonous snake, or one of the most poisonous snakes, which is the tiger snake and the brown snake. So maybe they're significant. Maybe that's why I'm bringing that up. I'm not sure. Okay, but maybe it's snakes in general. Snakes also mean death and rebirth. Okay, shedding old skins. Okay, so maybe you're doing that. Maybe you're going through a shedding. But around this black magic, if this is not you and this is someone doing this against you, okay, you are protected. And trust your intuition. Like 1144 came out, which to me, ones actually mean new beginnings, but it also means your intuition as well. And I just saw a crow. So crows, ravens, balance may be significant as well, because this particular crow, my little friend, actually has black and white coat. It has white speckles on its chest. I'm feeling called to say a B word, but I can't get it. Okay, so a speckled white on the chest, so it gives me the balance. Black, white gives me balance, gives me intuition gives me moon cycles. Okay, I did get the Moonology deck out as well, so there may be something about moon cycles. This, or daytime, because these snakes are diurnal. So they're daytime, they eat during the day, they're up during the day, and they sleep at night, just like us. Okay, so, but there was something about eating during the day, maybe not eating at night, okay? But it feels like it was a person, because the snake is actually a person because of how it's talking about qualities. Okay, so I also got large in size. So this Aries, so if this is you could be African. I'm getting American, but African. You could be twitchy, you could be large in size, you could be aggressive, you could be poisonous, you could be doing voodoo. Okay, take it to however it resonates for you. Okay, and maybe you're doing rituals for power and protection. I was getting Harry Potter and the Patronus as well, because of the Black Mamba thing. Okay, so maybe you like Harry Potter, or you are trying to do the Patronus spell, and the Patronus maybe is for power and protection, because he does use that for protection against the Dementors, which are a dark evil force that are actually controlled by the governing bodies. Okay, so maybe you're a protector of the people, a protector of rights. Okay, that also coming through. Also getting justice, justice being served. Okay, 388 coming through with abundance, divine support, and financial prosperity. So, and we did get an 8 at the start, so looking good for you financially, abundance wise. Okay, expressive power and your voice. Okay, so I also got expressive power of your voice is insatiable. Okay, people can't get enough maybe of your voice. Okay, also got music and art being significant in this reading. Pumpkin pie, Halloween. So maybe the food you're ingesting. I also got this as like a hearty meal, the pumpkin pie. I've never had pumpkin pie. But to me it sounds like a good alternative maybe to a sweet, because it does have a vegetable in it. But there may be something about Halloween, okay? Something about Shamain, October 31st to November the 1st, okay? I got art coming through, painting, renew, but Renoir is how I saw it, okay, who was an impressionist, and his parents, like that seems significant. So your parents may be significant, not wanting to be courted. Okay, I don't know why I've got that there, but because when I was looking through the paintings, that kept on coming out to me, like a masculine is courting a feminine who doesn't want to be courted, or who is pulling back. I'm trying to think of the photos. Okay, but there's definitely somebody not wanting to be courted, or maybe you're struggling with this. You want the attention, then you get the attention, and then you don't want the attention, that push and pull, maybe that twin flame thing, that runner, that, maybe that. Okay, but that's all I got coming through. But there was something about the parents. Maybe you have this issue because of your parents. Maybe you come from a broken family where your parents had issues, or you've noticed at all the relationships around you had issues. So that may be a trauma that you need to look at, like, because maybe that's stopping you from having a relation with another. I don't know. Okay, then I got Vivaldi, but I got Vivaldi. I don't know why I got Vivaldi, but Vivaldi, Picasso, drawing with light. Okay, so I get that, you're a light body, like you draw with your light, the way you express yourself, because artists express themselves through media, and I'm getting you express yourself through your energy, or through the light that you hold, okay? Making art of light energy, okay? That's what you do, okay? Emotions, reality, or someone does. Emotions, reality being expressed through artscape, okay? So talking about that, so an artist, expresses emotion and feeling into art. Like if you, like I've heard, if you, like people that have darkness in their heart and in their mind, when they express it on paper and you take that home, it can also be a negative factor in your home or whatever. But if you take home someone that expresses love, that expresses authenticity and things, joy, happiness, whatever, in their art, and you take that home, then you bring that energy into your space. So there's something about that, but I'm getting that your light is your emotional space. Your light is the energy you give off. You give off that with your energy, if that makes sense, with your light. You give off. So if you're a very loving person, which I assume, because I'm getting this, like that you express yourself through your light, through your energy, okay? And then I got sorceress from Bohemia. Okay, so there's something about a sorceress. We did get the black magic. Okay, so maybe you're the Aries, maybe you're a feminine that is this sorceress. Okay. And sorry, but I don't know where Bohemia is from. Maybe that's from Jamaica. I don't know. Sorry if that sounds unintelligent, but I'm not aware. But I think I'll make myself aware. But okay, so true essence being returned, the masterpiece. True masterpiece. Okay, there's something about your true, okay, that's what I'm getting, your true essence being returned, which is creating the masterpiece. You are the masterpiece. Okay, so you're expressing, okay, so your true essence is now being protected. Okay, it's all coming together. Yay. Okay, so your true essence is now being projected out. Okay, you've drawn that power back to you. Okay, and then I got death seen in magic, knocking on heaven's door. So I'm getting, I really get that somebody's dying, somebody is knocking on heaven's door, somebody's leaving this earth because it's the final countdown song coming through, talking about leaving and going to Venus. Okay, so Venus to me is the, it's a hellscape, so it's like, so maybe this person's going to hell, but Venus also talks about love, beauty, desire, sex, fertility, prosperity, and victory. Okay, so but death is magic. It's talking about death seen as magic. So this could be a rebirthing energy. The death of self and the rebirth of the new is the magic, or the death of somebody else is the magic for somebody else. I'm getting that, so, but calling back, but I'm also getting like you're calling back your power, you're calling back your beauty, you're calling back your love, you're calling back all these things which are turning you into a masterpiece, the masterpiece that is you. Okay, all right, so you may be an artist, you may be a musician, because I was also getting musical notes coming through. What is it called? Did I write it down? Sheet music. Okay, so sheet music was coming through, guitars were coming through, violins were coming through, something that you use with your fingers. Okay, I'm getting. Okay, so your fingers may be magic. Okay, not maybe, are magic. Okay, then I got molto bene. So molto bene to me means very good. Okay, so Italian coming through, very good. Mwah. Masterpiece. Mwah. This is you. You are the masterpiece. There's something about 4 seasons of time. Vivaldi. No. Was it Vivaldi? Yes. I'm getting pianist. He wasn't a pianist, but he was a violinist. I think maybe he was a pianist. So piano may be significant. But he had one that was called The Seasons, and it had like winter, summer, autumn, and spring. Okay, beautiful, beautiful music. Please, if you have not, you would have heard him without realizing it, but please go and check him out. He's beautiful, as well as Picasso. I absolutely love Picasso, but some people may not, because it's very it's not impressionism. It's, oh my god, I've lost I can't think of it right now, but he's not an impressionist, because he may be reality, but it's not real to life. Okay, so yeah, please check that out if you can. Okay, but I was getting in Seasons of Time, inspire, bestows an emotional response from the dead. Okay, so this music raises the dead is sort of what I was getting. It inspires people, it uplifts people. It is the final symphony. I get it. This is your time. This is the final. This is the final hurrah. This is your time. This is the celebration, the symphony of your life. Okay, that's sort of what I'm getting. The symphony of your life. The part of your life where you go out and you inspire people. You elicit an emotional response. Okay, so don't slow down. Keep going. Okay, is what I was getting. All right. And I might finish with that. And I got The Beast is Dead. And then I got Ding Dong, the Witch is Dead. Okay, so this beastly energy, this witch energy, this sorcerer energy is dead. Dead in the works. Done. Okay? So they're coming through. And the number 1221 came through. I talked about 1144, didn't I? And 388 and 1211 also coming out. So they're the numbers that are for you. Okay, we've got 17 minutes. I also am going to pull a card from the Isis deck. Oh, okay, because I felt guided to. Just one, and I will read it out. Key of Life, spinning the Ankh, the Key of Life. You have the Key of Life. All right, I want to read that out though. Sorry, I didn't grab out the book. All right, so I just have to bear with me till I find this. Okay. The Key of Life. Okay. Alright, spinning the Ankh, the Key of Life. The Key of Life is the mysterious Ankh, the looped cross held in the hand of Isis. This mystery is opening to you now. The Ankh portends new life being born through you now. It could be in a creative sense or in a physical sense, in terms of health, or even a child that wishes to be born, or a new project that needs to be created in service to humanity. This new life being born in whatever form will enrich your life, bringing you more into fullness, into wholeness and fulfillment. Same thing. Let it happen, okay? Let this project, this child, or this creation be birthed, okay? The Ankh comes as a blessing and confirmation that new life is seeking to express itself through you now, and encouragement that you allow this to occur. Something has started to be born through you at this time. See it through, beloved. Do not let it struggle to survive from lack of attention or care, or a belief that it will not be enough in any way, or it will be too hard to handle once it's created. The Ankh says that life will prevail and your creation will come to pass. Do not give up on your creative destiny. Stay with it. You are flowing in the right direction, and you have spiritual support from the unseen worlds. If you are unsure of what your creative destiny may be, or unaware of the exact nature of the new life being born through you now, remember that sometimes the creation will be a project or object, a relationship, or a new human life. Sometimes it's even a new way of thinking that is wise and heart-centered and will be available for others to draw nourishment from, as an alternative to more destructive and addictive thought patterns which humans can struggle with from time to time. There is one creative process common to all of humanity, and that is the birthing of the soul light into form. No matter what other forms of life are being created through you now, the mystery of the Ankh reveals that you can know for sure that you are growing spiritually at this time to allow more of your soul light into your life. What this means is that no matter what the appearance of circumstances in your life right now, no matter whether you feel alive with creative flow, energized and happy, or whether you are in despair as your old world no longer brings you peace or seems to be falling away, your divine soul is behind it and new life is emerging. It is safe to trust and allow this process to unfold. If you have drawn this oracle, this oracle also brings a special message for those on the creative path. If you have hit a blank page or a dry well for inspiration, if you are encountering doubt in your ability to create and flow, do not despair. The Ankh promises fresh inspiration will return to you, and you can be assured that just as the Nile floods filled with life after it has receded, so too will your creative flow soon return. Your creative days are not over. Your creative well will rise again, and you will feel youthful, energized, and full of hope and promise, inspired to create. The ritual below will help you take you there, but you must also be patient and trust in your own creative and spiritual rhythms. Okay, so you can say this incarnation to bring in protection and blessings to any project or endeavor, spiritual, material, or otherwise. Okay? So maybe using the Ankh would be a benefit. Cross of life, cross of light, protects me through darkest plight. Held within the Isis womb, new melody of my soul tune. Safely held in the loop unbroken, till it is time for new life to break open. Okay, so that is the affirmation. So that's really good. That goes with what we were talking about. Okay, so art, creativity, inspiration, new life springing forth. Okay, I need a drink after that. Okay, okay, I will grab a couple of cards, but then I might close out because pretty much we're on track with that message. That's self-explanatory. That explains all what we talked about. Messages for a rabbit. Service to the animal world. Okay, so maybe this creative endeavor is servicing the animal, is being of service to the animal world in some context or another. Choices, feeling blocked and restrained. Okay, so maybe you're feeling blocked and restrained at this part. We did talk about that, but know that things will get better. You will become inspired. You will have choices. Okay, set your course, know where you wish to go, have a plan, the right direction. You are heading in the right direction. Okay, so maybe just go back to the plan, go back to your vision, and maybe that'll help inspire you again, set you on course. Keep you on course, okay? Because you are headed in the right direction. You are protected, don't forget. And you are strong and resilient, okay? Follow your own good advice. Trust yourself and know what is best for you. Okay, so maybe digging down deep to know what is best for you and following that. You know, taking your own advice, not taking the advice of others who do not know what's best for you. Only you know what's best for you and the divine. The right way. Learning to create what you desire. Okay, so you may also be learning how to create what you desire right now. There's something about maybe receiving a letter from royalty, being crowned with some sort of honour and respect. Okay, may also be coming. Oh, sorry. We also got two cards over here. Nature, communication, flower energies, fairy energies, elemental energies. Okay, so maybe, you know, because this is a collective message, maybe your servitude includes animals and nature, or maybe it's one or the other or both, you know. So yeah, the fairies, elementals, Mother Gaia, Okay, so maybe you're highly connected to them. Maybe you bring through fairy messages. Maybe you work with the elements. Maybe you work with herbs, oils, crystals, essences. Okay, curiouser and curiouser, discovery, inquiry, weirdness, and curiosity. So dive into those curiosities. Dive into what inspires you. Dive into your weirdness. Dive into your authenticity. Dive into what you want to dive into. Be your own counsel, okay? Okay, yeah. I don't think that's skipping. Okay. Wake up. It's your moment, okay? Wake up and realize this is your moment. It is your moment to inspire, to create, to live in bliss, okay? To choose what's best for you, to move forward, okay? And create the life that you want to create. Okay, dream a little dream. I'm getting that song, dream a little dream of me. Na 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 na. But I'm getting it of me, of self. You know, dream a little dream that you want to, maybe a dream that you want to see in the world. Know that you can bring that to fruition. Becoming braver, resilience, experience, growing stronger, fresh perspective, if you believe it, yeah? So you may be receiving a new perspective. Maybe you're showing up resilient. Maybe you're showing up for yourself more than you did in the past as well. Don't forget, you have the key to your new life. It's all right to be alone, okay? So if you're alone, it's okay. You're never really alone. You always have your guides, your angels, and your protectors there for you. But it may be a time to trust your intuition, to trust yourself, okay? Butterflies and after sadness, happiness and hope return. So I'm getting this is your time now. This is the time for you to be happy. This is the time for hope to return. This is the time to be inspired, to transform, okay, and be seen for authentically for who you are and what you wish to bring to this world. The butterfly ferrets, I am reborn. You are reborn. You cannot deny this energy that's coming through. Ferrets may be significant. The mongoose is from the ferret family. Okay, so they may be significant. As well as snakes and dragons and wolves, okay, and rabbits. Rabbits have been coming out a lot. They were brown, now they're coming out white too. So purity, you know, transforming into purity. Questa Coastal and the Priestess of Time. The time has come. The time to act is now. Okay? Be brave. Be strong. Be the warrior that you are. The Akashic libraries are open for you. I'm getting, you know, a deep dive, you know. Okay. These two up here are giving me strength, warrior energy. Okay? Priestesses, gods, goddesses. You may be also connecting to African gods and goddesses, to Oya and Osiris, not Osiris. Oh my God, I've gone blank. Anyway, so you could be entertaining that, I'm getting. Okay. You could be calling on your Akashic records. You could be connecting into that magic, calling that magic back to you. You could be connected to the ancients, to gold. Oh, I didn't know if I wanted to get... Okay, they're out now. Message, so this is the Kipper deck. I probably didn't really want to use this, but must be meant to. Wealthy man is in despair after he has received a message. So if you're this wealthy man, or not, but there is a wealthy man who's in despair because they've received a message, a letter. We did get a letter coming out before. Where was the letter here? You know, we talked about the letter of royalty, so your honour. So somebody is in despair, this wealthy person, because you are being honoured. I'm getting... the drawer has more letters in it too, so maybe this isn't the first letter they've received in regards to this. Oh, my battery's going to die. Okay, occupation. I'm going to have to finish up. Why is the occupation? Maybe it's a message in regard to an occupation that you're being offered. A journey. Okay, so your occupation could be taking you on a journey, which is causing despair for a wealthy man, because you are getting high honor. Okay, so all right, so I'm going to leave it there because the battery's going to die, but I might try and do another reading later. But there you go. Okay, so keep working on yourself, keep following your interests and your passions and your inspirations and the ideas that are coming in, and you know, be your own counsel, be your own support system, be the person that you are to others, to yourself right now. Okay, and know that you have the key of life, you have the momentum, you have the strength, you have the valor to move forward. Okay, and I will leave it there, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.